What is up, everybody? Holy crap. It has been a while since we were able to hop on stream here. So, hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, so I went to New York. Like I told you guys, I was going to New York. Got back. I got sick. My wife got sick. So, I was out for a whole week, basically. Um, I was dying. She was dying. And then on top of that, my son was teething, so he was also not sleeping well. So it was just a lot. I had a lot of work. She had a lot of work. We were catching up on stuff for getting back, and then on top of that, we were sick. So that was not fun. And then honestly, I don't even remember what day we streamed last. Can I see this? I don't even know. I know it's been a little bit. I do know that. So, anyways, then I was like, all right, I want to stream. But honestly, I don't know what to play. I mean, to be quite honest with you guys, I mean, Elden Ring Night Rain. We played that. We played that a little bit right before we left. It's fun. It's fun with friends. It's not exactly what I expected, honestly. It's a cool game, but it's good for like, in my mind, a very little bit. Like you play 2-3 rounds and then you hop off. Like I don't need to grind it. There's not enough incentive to honestly play it. And so it's kind of like I don't know, I wasn't impressed with it. And then I did want to try this game Splitgate 2, but I'm kind of like I'm not really like locked in over that. I've been playing a bunch of demos, honestly. Like they had all these new games, they're announced all this stuff come out, and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds great, which is why I made this stream just chatting. So, because there's like Game of Thrones, War of Westeros, looks really great, looks very cool. Doesn't come out till 2026. It's like, well, that sucks. Then it's like Kingmakers, that doesn't come out till October of this year. Chronicles Medieval doesn't come out till 2026. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords War Sales looks awesome. Doesn't come out till we don't know. It doesn't even have a date. Star Wars Zero Company looks cool. Doesn't tell you when it's coming out. Anno 117 Pax Romana comes out in November. Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out in October. Marathon 9/23/25. Arc Raiders 10/30/25. I'm like, oh my god. Engine Fall Q1 2026. 007 First Light 2026. Clockwork Revolution, another great looking game from the Xbox showcase, to be announced. Mafia the Old Country, I think it's the earliest thing, and that comes out in August. So, yeah, like I said, it was just kind of like I saw these cool games, and I was like, oh my god, wow. And then, like, nothing comes out close to soon. So, that really sucks. Dune, we learned from the beta, we're not playing that game. It does not look good. Now, I saw Siege X came out, and I haven't really dabbled in that. It's just like kind of like, did I want to go through or basically replaying Rainbow Six Siege? You know, like that's what it is. It's just a remastered version of Rainbow Six Siege. That's all it is. So not really. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Seems interesting, but not interesting enough for me to want to play. I do know, obviously, like tomorrow we'll have some Helldivers 2, new Warbond come out, Force of Law, so there'll be a little bit of playability there. I saw Splitgate 2 came out. I do want to kind of try that at least. Right now, like I said, I've just been playing. I mean, I haven't been playing as much because my son's been teething, and then now he's been sick this last like week or last 4 or 5 days, so he hasn't been sleeping well. So that's also why I haven't been able to stream. So like I said, guys, I've just been between New York, my wife, myself being sick, and now my son being sick, and my son teething. It's just I've not been able to get on. I mean, I've been playing for like 11 to 12. What's it called? But yeah, so we will see what we can come up with here. They said there's a lot of cool stuff. The Anvil Empires is trying that out. But no, like I said, I saw on, just from the streamers on that are streaming online, and like, some people are still playing Marvel Rivals. Some people are playing Dune Awakening and having fun with it and grinding it. I just, based on the beta, did not enjoy it, and the playtesting, did not enjoy it. The other one I saw was, yeah, people playing some Siege X again now. Again, same thing as Rainbow Six Siege. It's basically Rainbow Six Siege remastered. And so, yeah, kind of like, like, what do we do about all this? These are the questions. So the big question is, I don't know. I don't know the exact answer. The homies are playing Elden Ring right now. I mean, part of me wants to kind of play a little Elden Ring. Part of me doesn't. And yeah. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, Empire Total War, I downloaded the Empire 2 mod. And I think I downloaded Rainbow Six Siege again because I know I won't want to play it. Doom, I still have to beat Doom Dark Ages, which is actually a really good game. I just have not had the time to like dedicate to that campaign. So I will probably finish that up here this week, because next week, thank God, we have Rematch coming out, and that I'm hoping, I mean, based on all the stuff playing me so far, that should entertain us for a while. And I saw like Space Marines 2 and stuff had the new siege mode and stuff like that, but then like I didn't see anything great about it. And then on top of that, I was kind of like, well, it's cool, but like I don't really want like I played on my Xbox, and that's where I played a lot of my time, because that's when my son was born when the game came out, and I don't really want to play my Xbox. I want to come upstairs and play my PC. So, and obviously I can bring my Xbox upstairs and plug it in, but then it's just a lot of effort for one game, And also there's enough other games out there. I did laugh because Game Pass is like, oh, you can preload Gears of War's Reloaded. It comes out in 75 days, dude. Like I got time. I don't need to preload it. It's okay. Outer Worlds 2 comes out in 140 days. I can pre-install it. So there, like I said, there's some stuff coming out. It just doesn't come out for a couple months. And that's, sucks. But Xbox had a good game showcase. I thought PC showcase looked pretty good. There's definitely some good things on the horizon for gaming. I appreciate that. Yeah, Rematch will be out here, is it next Monday? Yes, Monday, because that's when the what's it called? That's when the pre-order whatever thing releases. Yep, 6/16, we get 3 days early. So I have the Elite Edition. I upgraded it on Game Pass. God bless. But yeah, guys, so we're not playing Assassin's Creed Shadow anymore. I mean, I unsubscribed my Ubisoft Plus again. Cancel that again, because not doing that. Expedition 33, not my type of game. I appreciate all these story-based games. Like it's cool. There's definitely some new art and new stuff coming out, which is great. But I just don't want to grind a single player game. Like that's like Doom Dark Ages. I haven't been as motivated for it, because I'm just kind of like, I don't really want to do that. Like I want to beat it, and I will beat it before Rematch comes out, but that's it. Yeah. So I'm just kind of in this weird, spot where I just don't want to play single player games. There's a lot of new games coming out, but like they don't come out for a while. Like I said, you look at some of the stuff coming out, it looks cool. Dying Light, The Beast looks cool. The new Resident Evil looks cool. Atomic Hearts 2 looks cool. Again, these are all like story games. Same with like Chronicles Medieval. Again, still another single player kind of game. Arc Raiders looks really cool. I'm very excited for that. And then War of Westeros RTS game. I really want a new Total War game. I don't know if that's ever going to happen at this point, because I mean, I haven't seen anything from them indicating any type of anything coming soon. So I'm trying to look at there was one game I saw on IGN that looked pretty cool. Where is it? Oh, Demon X Machina. That does look cool. Again, doesn't come out for a little while. Sonic Racing. Sonic Racing does look cool as well. I'll probably end up buying that I think I can get it on the Switch too, so I'll probably be playing it there if I can. Yeah, Black Ops 7, again, to be announced. I'm sure I'll get that game as well. It'll probably be on Game Pass, and I'll probably play it, and I heard that Blackout 2 will be coming out, which we know has an enormous potential to be the new revamp of basically BRs, Call of Duty BR. Because Warzone's just chalked, to be quite honest with you. When all your streamers are like, yeah, this is ass, we're done. I mean, it's a problem. You know, you got a big issue. But yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, this is the problem. Just in a weird lull right now. You know, Elden Ring Night Rain I thought was going to last me enough time to rematch, but, like, unless the guys are all playing it, like, I only have 5 hours on the game. Like, it's fun, but just fun to play the group. It's just not incentivizing enough to, like, keep replaying the missions. I don't know. For me, personally. Some people probably love it, but... And technically, you could play solo, and that would probably extend it and make it a lot harder and more, you know, more fun, but... I don't know. Because it's not like I'm like progressing my stuff and like my guys like you just get like talismans. That's it. The whole game is you just get like talismans that you can unlock in a couple outfits. It's just it's not worth it. At least I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, it's a weird time. I don't want to play League. I'm kind of done with that game. TFT, don't want to play that. Again, I haven't been able to play as much, so it's kind of good, honestly, that I haven't been, like, you know, there's not a game I really want to play, and due to my, like, life, I've not been able to game as much as I want to, or as I normally do, so it kind of works out well, so I'm hoping, like, everything kind of settles down in real life, and then that way, when some of the games actually start coming out, I'll have time to play them, and that would be great. Like I said, this is probably my first just chatting, honestly, stream ever. I will tell you guys, I did get my Switch 2. God bless. I have been playing this quite a lot. Mainly because, again, I haven't really wanted to play anything. And this is handheld. It's nice. So when my son cries or can't sleep or I need to, you know, sit down and hold him and do whatever, or, you know, he wants to be in his like little, we have this like little sleeping pillow thing for him. That's like baby safe, and so you can't let him really sleep in it like by himself, but if you're there next to him, you can. So I've been doing that, and yeah, so that's been a very, you know, great thing to get him to actually go to sleep, and then also works out well because I can play my Switch too. This thing is awesome though. I mean, I will say, if you're a Nintendo guy and you love Nintendo and you know you grew up with it, I mean, look at that thing. I highly recommend it. I mean, it's a no-brainer, honestly, because these new magnet things are very cool. They're very nice. I am worried about the weight of like. So, like, when you're holding them, like, when you're holding, like, the Switch 2, if you, like, pick it up from, like, one of these ends, it does bend a slight bit. Now, there is room to play. Like, you can see on the little Joy-Cons, there is room, like, where the attachment part is, and it is also just magnets. So, there's nothing holding this. Like, I mean, it's not like a clip, so it's not like you're going to bend a clip. It's literally magnets. It's magnets that go into it. I am concerned about that in the aspect of like what's the longevity of, but it's a nice little stand and everything. You know, what's the longevity of the magnets? I don't know. That is concerning. I also think they will make an OLED version, which will make me sad because I bought this version, but honestly, this screen is night and day way better than the screen that I was on the original Switch, which it should be. You know, should that be an upgrade? TV wise, awesome. The USB-C on top and the USB-C port on top and on bottom, money, absolute money. I mean, you can obviously put it in the dock station. You can plug it in the bottom. You can plug it in the top, and then have this, and then sit it up with the leg, and then take the Joy-Cons off and put them in the controller mode. They really did think of a lot. I know some people were like, it didn't change that much. I love that the Joy-Cons are the same. It's the same feel. It's the same everything. You just got a couple extra little buttons. Smooth though, feels great. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how. I mean, if you're a Nintendo guy, get one. Like, I mean, that's the basis of it. You're not gonna be sad about it. It's awesome. I would say right now, if you, unless you're like someone who really wants to play like Breath of the Wild again or play like something like that, there's not as many games out right now that are like new and great because there's just not. Mario Kart World is awesome. I give it a 9 out of 10. Close to a 10 out of 10. The reason it's not 10 out of 10 is because I don't have the 200 cc's. They got rid of that. They only do 150 cc's. And I wish they had the 200. So maybe they'll have that down the road. I don't know. But that game's awesome. I've been playing No Man's Sky on the Switch too. I got that day one. I just bought it. Very fun. Runs great, smooth. Looks fantastic on the screen. Obviously, there's Breath of the Wild. Again, this goes back to there's not a lot of games out right now, but no. So there's Mario Kart World, which obviously is awesome. There's the Welcome Tour. You can play Split Faction. Yeah, honestly, the thing is, if you bought a Switch 2 and like you know have people that play with you at home, and or you got buddies or you got other people, Split Faction's out, and I mean you could easily buy that for Switch 2 and play with everybody, and probably have an absolute blast. So obviously Fortnite. There's Street Fighter 6, years 1 and 2 Fighter Edition. The games that are like coming soon, which is obviously what everyone's really waiting for, because now there is a lot of like regular gen games, so you can actually play Switch games. And I mean, Cyberpunk 2077 is already out right now, and it seems from what I can see, it runs pretty good. Let's see, where is the bestsellers? So bestsellers right now is Mario Kart World, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 upgrade, Cyberpunk 2033, or sorry, what did I say? Cyberpunk 2077. 2077? Yeah. The Welcome Tour, Breath of the Wild upgrade, Tear of the Kingdom upgrade, No Man's Sky, Street Fighter, Split Fighter, all the games I basically just said. And then, where's the feature? There it is. Okay. So Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's on the pre-order. Again, not out. You can also buy Hogwarts Legacy. It's not a top seller right now, but apparently that one's pretty good. Switch 2 edition. EA Madden NFL 26 is out. So that's, I mean, if you want to play Madden on there, you can now. Again, here's a pre-order. So pre-order, you can do Tony Hawk Pro Skater 30+4. Super Mario Party Jamboree pre-order, which has a Switch 2 edition coming out. Kirby the Forgotten Land pre-order, again, another pre-order. And then there's one other one I saw. My point though is there's a couple new games coming out that are Switch 2, just Switch 2. Or not Switch 2, but like they're going to be coming out while the Switch 2 is out. Obviously Donkey Kong Bonanza is the one that we're really all been waiting for. And then obviously at the end of the year, where's it? Yes, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. That is supposed to be, there's no exact date yet, but that is coming out in 2025, so that will be awesome. For me personally, on my list of wish list is obviously Kirby, Hogwarts Legacy. I just put it on there so I would like it, but I'm not going to buy it at full price. Donkey Kong Bonanza, definitely getting that. Where's my other one? So Patapon 1+2 Replay. Patapon was a game I got on my original PlayStation PSP. It was awesome, 1 and 2, and I loved them. And apparently now they're going to come out on Switch on 7/11/25. So I will be buying that next month. So I'm actually very pumped up for that because I really, really, really enjoyed those games when I was younger on my PSP. And then Demon X Machina, I will be getting as well. I think I'm going to get on my Switch too, honestly, instead of on my PC. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, like I said, I think Nintendo absolutely knocked out of the park. We'll see what they do with it. we'll see what they end up sticking to. Like I said, this thing's battery life, phenomenal. I mean, I played like 4 hours of Mario Kart and it was at like 65%. Just fucking crazy for handheld. Because I'll tell you right now, like if you play on an Asus Ally or you play on a Steam Deck, those things, they fly through battery. Absolutely fly through battery. The new Asus Ally Xbox edition, I'm jealous. I should that would have been a good option. But honestly, in like hindsight, like out of all of it, I would say that I wish compare if the Xbox version of it does well, then of the Asus Ally does well, then okay, that would probably be my first pick. But honestly, out of all of them right now, my top pick is the Steam Deck. Like if anyone asks me right now, I want to buy a handheld, what should I buy? Go buy the 1 terabyte OLED Steam Deck and just get that. It's out of stock actually right now. But no, the Steam Deck is awesome. It runs all the games. They optimize it. Steam's it's top right now. I mean, I like Xbox. Obviously, I'm an Xbox guy. Grew up with Xbox. That's what I had. But Steam is just on top. PC is on top in my head. I mean, honestly, after having, from going from console and handhelds and PC is king. Like, PC is definitely top. But I will say that, honestly, Steam is my favorite now. I mean, again, I originally big Xbox guy, grew up with Xbox, grew up with Atari, then had a GameCube, then had an Xbox and 360, and played that for a long, long time, and then got into PC gaming when I was in college. Well, I got into PC gaming when I was in middle school and high school, but it's more just like on a laptop. And now I'm pretty dedicated to the PC space, as you guys can see from my PC to my right here. But yeah, guys, so that's the latest and greatest. That's why we haven't been streaming as much. That's why we've just been chilling like a villain. And yeah, we're just gonna keep figuring it out. So yeah, these guys are all playing Elden Ring, which means there's not enough room for moi, which is fine. I don't really care, honestly. What can we play? Honestly, I don't even know. This is what I'm talking about. We can try Splitgate too. Let's give it a shot. F it. If we hate it, we hate it. If we love it, we love it. I will tell you guys that I went to the Best Buy midnight release. This is while I was actually sick too. That's fine, burnt. But I forced myself to go. I was like, all right, just come on. Like, you've been looking forward to this. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. But yeah, guys, so went out to the Best Buy midnight release, and of course I was out there and I'm like, what are the chances that my Best Buy is packed? Well, it was packed. A bunch of the Best Buys are packed apparently. So, good for Nintendo. Obviously, Nintendo, some of the original, games. Makes sense because obviously, it's what a lot of kids grew up with. So, makes some sense. And I'm like, all right, it is what it is. We'll roll with it. We'll see what happens. I don't know if this game is controller. Oh, it is. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Update that and then close that. All right, here we go. Live for you guys. Can you guys see? I think you can. It looks right. Yep. And my Steam Deck's being a little odd. Yeah, everything. My capture card's been on. All my Elgato stuff's honestly been kind of annoying. 24 player onslaught. That seems kind of cool. I guess let's just play some Battle Royale. Start with some Battle Royale and we'll just kind of go from there. But yeah, guys, so I went to the Best Buy midnight release for the Switch 2, and I got there and I was like, I'll just get there close to the opening. It opened at 12, like is when they were gonna start. So I got there at like 11:50 and I was like, whatever, you know, how busy could it be? It was pretty busy. There was like probably like 150 people in front of me, which is kind of crazy because I'm not like in a huge urban area. And I was like, wow, crap. And there's a lot of Best Buys in there. That's the thing too. Like this wasn't like, there's a lot of Best Buys like options near me. Like you can go north, south, east, west. There's another Best Buy, and they all were participating in the midnight release. So I was like, okay, interesting. But anyway, so I was like, all right, whatever, get in line. I'm like, I pre-ordered it. I stayed up till like 2. I pre-ordered it. I got the pre-order. I'm like, all right, well, they're gonna, you know, fly through the pre-order people. Everyone already has an order. Like, how hard is it? You just literally had a little thing on the Best Buy app. You had a little scan box, and they literally just boop, scan, and you're good. Like, that was it. Like, you know, like your name, scan, here you go, leave. Well, apparently that's not how they freaking did it. So, Best Buy, in all their infinite wisdom, decided that they're like, hey, we're going to put everyone's name on what they purchased. So you had a sticker with your name on every box, and every system, and everything you purchased in your pre-order at the store. Your name is stickered on it. Well, because of that, every time someone went up with a pre-order, they had to go find the sticker with your name on it. So there's 150 fucking people in front of me.
Servidores de 50 Hz.
Okay.
Cuando hay juegos que tienen como 100, entonces como no te puede traquear bien la bala.
I'm already annoyed. I don't want game chat.
Por eso que a veces cuando matas a alguien parece que estás mirando, o sea, parece que el que te mató está mirando a cualquier otro lado menos a ti.
Otro lado.
I don't care.
Sincronización con servidor, creo que se llama.
Okay. One sec.
Get ready to stick your landing. Drop zone inbound.
Ah, pero son mapas chiquitos estos.
No. Son varios mapas unidos por portales. O sea, adelante vamos a través del portal, ¿ves?
Ah, ya.
Y a eso te...
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, I don't know where my team's at.
Dropping. Here we go.
Guess I'm dropping the squad. Sick. All right, here we go. Nice. What's it called though? So basically every time they had an order that was a pre-order, they had to go find your specific order. And I was like, oh my god, we're like really never gonna get through this. This sucks. And so the pre-order line actually took forever. It took absolutely forever because they had to go find and match up your shit to every single time and every single person that pre-ordered. They had to go find the box with their names on it. And I was like, well, this sucks. And then what really ticked me off, which made me really be like, this is not worth it, was because the people that didn't pre-order but that went to the midnight, you know, whatever release pickup, because they had some of them there on, you know, they had switches on deck at the actual Best Buy that you could get, so people so there's a lot of people that lined up and were like, oh, well, I'll just go and pick up some stuff while I'm there. No, this game's that easy, right?
Biome closing.
This world is closing. Better move soon.
What the hell? How does it shoot? Church. Okay, cool. Proximity mine. No, I want the portal. What does the portal do, though? What the hell? Where's my... Okay. Equipment. Okay. What does this do? This seems better. I just need ammo for it. Okay, one sec. But yeah, so what ticked me off, truly ticked me off, was that the people that went there, that showed up, that were like, oh, I'm gonna pick up one at midnight, they have extras, I didn't do the pre-order, so we're all there at the same time, we're all lined up, there's probably about 200 people on one side, 200 people on the other side, we're all there, we're like 200 people are picking up their pre-orders, and the other 200 are just sitting there waiting. Portal. I like this better, I think. This would be better for the squad. I do need ammo, though.
Ten teams remaining.
Where's the map? Oh, I opened the map. Okay, can't go that way, I guess. How about this? Oh, we don't want to do that. That was stupid. Oh, gotcha. I have jetpacks. Okay. Jetpack feet. But yeah, so 200 people on one side, 200 people on the other side, and they basically were like, oh, we're gonna give... So my Best Buy and their Infinite Wisdom had 3 fucking people working the counters. 3. Oh god, where'd the team go? They're out of here. Left me. 3 people... Oh no, they're right there. Never mind. We're good. They had 3 people doing checkout. So 2 people on pre-orders. Those 2 people were finding everything and finding every order, because again, Best Buy's Infinite Wisdom, they decided to stick stickers of everything you pre-ordered and attach it all to certain items. So the only item that they could give you when they scanned your little thing saying I bought XYZ was literally the thing that had their stickers on it. So that slowed down everything tremendously. And then on top of all of that, they only had 2 fucking people. So
Round 2.
it was kind of like, what? So they were taking forever, and then yeah, the people that were there to buy, they were just pointing to what they wanted.
Event is starting.
They were just pointing to what they wanted. So everyone that was buying it, they got through everything. Even with one person, they got through faster than the pre-order people. So I waited till 2 in the morning to get my pre-order pickup, and I was very annoyed with that. And that's the sum of my story. Now that was a long stretched out version because I'm distracted, but yeah, basically Best Buy gave no credentials or preferential treatment to people that actually had pre-ordered everything. They basically just treated everyone there the same that night. And honestly, in hindsight, what they should have done is they should have just taken the 3 people. First off, they shouldn't have attached the stickers to everyone's stuff. If they didn't do that, then they wouldn't have needed that many people to get through the pre-orders. It would have been way easier.
World closing.
But even if they didn't want to do
World
that,
is closing. Better move soon.
even if they didn't want to do that, it was like, okay, you know, maybe they have to do it that way. I don't know, whatever. But then if that's the case, then you need to take all 3 people, or I mean, you should have more than 3 people, but you need to take all 3 people and have all 3 people be doing all the pre-orders, get through all the pre-orders, and then start selling the units in person to the people that are there lined up to buy one at night, that night. Like, not split it up, and then that way you're splitting up the resources of the people on site. So it was just very frustrating. Felt like I didn't need to do, I basically didn't need to actually do the like midnight pickup because it gave me no benefit really. And it was honestly kind of sad, but it didn't. I don't think we need a foobar. Seems interesting, but not really for me.
5 teams remaining.
It's crazy how we've seen 1 team this entire time. I assume these little areas that look like glass kind of mirroring are just where you can like push a portal to or put a portal onto. And like that's why people are doing it. But I also don't know. Could be completely wrong on that. I don't know where the map is. Do we have a map button? Honestly, might not. Nope. We do. We do have a map button. Okay. Gotcha. So all the worlds are closing, so we're all about to be in the center one where we're already at. There we go.
Only 2 opposing teams remain. We've got this.
My team just like superior.
Double kill. 2 teams remaining.
Only one other team left. Be on high alert.
We're fucking smoking these kids. This jackhammer gun is pretty nice. I mean, I feel like I'm rushing bots, but I don't think I am.
Final round.
Crazy.
Victory.
Fantastic win.
Where'd
Good
they die
work.
to?
Time to celebrate.
Zone? They died to zone? Interesting. Those are real fucking players. Yeah. I mean, actually, I knew they were real players, so I turned off the game chat because I want to fucking hear them. Interesting. Well, I guess job well done. It's an interesting game. It's nothing crazy. It's interesting, though. I don't mind the gunplay, actually. Could probably lower my my settings on stuff too, honestly. Probably like it a little bit more reasonable. Look at that guy, fucking jacked. I like the characters in this. Seem kind of cool. Little baddie. Oh, there's 3 different types. That's cool. Like, they're people, though. They're not robots. Of course, they gave her a big booty. It's funny. Damn, that dude's fucking yoked. I like that guy. It's cool. A little different. And that's obviously a check and boring. But kind of cool. Yes, they got a little bit of everything. Guns, add customization, loadouts, customization of player. Not bad. Honestly, not bad, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna keep playing it. That was, you know, cool little test run. We might play more of that in the future, honestly. It's pretty fun. Pretty cool game. Yeah. Oh, damn. My boy's playing fucking the Isles, being a dinosaur. Being a croc. That's nice. But yeah, guys, that's the latest and greatest. So, like I said, this is going to be a short stream. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's kind of going on. Or we're kind of like, you know, why we're not streaming or why we haven't been streaming because of, you know, real life stuff. Also because, again, there's just nothing I really want to play, honestly. There hasn't been much. I've just been kind of like Night Rain. I've just been kind of muddling through. I mean, I've been playing some Empire 2, but again, not a real game. It's actually a mod. Splitgate 2, we just tried out. Pretty cool. Different. Still BR. Definitely different type. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out, though. Like I said, there's a lot of cool games that will be coming out later this year. getting it next year. So there's definitely stuff on the horizon to look forward to. Just right now, we're just in a weird lull. Obviously, Rematch will come out. We're gonna be grinding the fuck out of that when that does come out. Like I said, there's definitely some cool stuff. I mean, like I said, I see Iceman Isaac is actually, I like him as a streamer. He's playing Splitgate 2 right now. I see Alex Zedra is playing Rainbow Six. I see people playing Doom: The Dark Ages. I see Apex Legends, Dune Awakening, Rainbow Six Siege, X. Mario Kart World. I mean, people are playing some just variety of shit, which is, it's good. It's good that people are playing and spreading it out, and there's not one game that everyone's playing. It creates a little diversity in the gameplays and like what everyone can see and play as. So that's good. We'll take it. But definitely makes for some. There's definitely a lot of stuff out right now. It's just like there's just nothing that I want to grind personally. So, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys staying with me. If you're watching this later, like I said, there will be more stuff coming out. I also did get my truck done. My truck did get a lift, get some stuff done to it. So I am pretty pumped up for that. And I will be doing a vlog style video here in the near future. Like I said, I've just been so busy with my personal life, my son, me and my wife. I haven't had time to do, like I said, I barely had time to game. So, getting me time to go do an actual video. I mean, yeah, right. Every weekend's been booked for the last 2 months. And I'm pretty sure after this weekend, I'm pretty sure I have back to back things again. So we'll see what we can do. See what we can do, guys. I want to do it. Like I said, just got to find time to do it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here in any capacity. And I will keep you guys posted. And like I said, as soon as I'm, Rematch comes out next week, I plan on streaming the fuck out of that. So that comes out Monday. So be ready, get locked in. I'm gonna keep playing some Mario Kart World and some Nintendo games in the meantime. And like I said, guys, we'll pick this up when Rematch comes out. I might try and stream, like I said, might try and stream maybe tomorrow or Friday and stream some Doom for you guys. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try and lock out Doom before Monday hits. So that's the plan. But anyways, guys, peace out till next time. Crush your week if I don't see you. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys as soon as I can. And we'll pick up some more gaming. Till next time. Peace.